petrol in it.
I hate to interrupt this cheery dialogue, officer, but could you explain why you're here? I mean, no more dead neighbours, I hope.
No, madam. I'm here to ascertain the whereabouts of a Mr. Malcolm Foster.
Oh, my Malcolm! Oh, why can't you leave him alone? He's a good boy. He's been an angel to me.
Yeah, I can vouch for him.
Let the man speak.
Quiet, Mum. What is it, officer? Is it Mum? I always told her to hold her head when looking left and right.
And it's not easy with that eye patch. Hey, it's not that woman in the urn, is it? I mean, it's all a bit dodgy, everything going so badly for her on the funeral day, and everything went really right for us. And Malcolm's a really good boy. He's been an angel to me, and he's only just put that money. I mean, he's got a receipt. He's just put it in the bank account.
No, madam. Mr. Foster, it's come to our attention that you've booked a holiday using funds in the name of a Mrs. Belinda Williams, who has reported to us that her bank account has been cleared.
Oh! Yeah. Hello? Hello, Moore. It's not a good time just at the moment. No, I'm not trying to be rude. What am I going to say? I don't want to tell her the police are here.
Tell her you're ringing back.
No, I don't like to.
Hey, give it to me. Hello, Mum. Yeah, we're busy at the moment. No, I said we're busy. Bye.
Now then, Mr. Foster, about these allegations.
I can easily explain, officer. There's obviously been a mix-up. You see, Mrs. Williams asked me to book her a cruise. She was ever so grateful, because she don't know how to use that internet. And she said that she'd feel safer if I was to accompany her. You see, she's worried that someone might put Rohypnol in her drink. You see, the death of my granddad has made her realise that life is very precious and needs to be lived to the fullest. She's even made a bucket list.
Bucket list?
Yeah, a bucket list.
You know, things your girl wanted to do before she died.
Well, I've known her a long time, and I've never heard her mention a bucket list.
Maybe that's because you don't listen.
Exactly.
Well, what was on this bucket list then?
Lots of things.
Such as?
Can't remember all of it.
You must remember some of them.
Come on, Mal. Anything you could say could be used in defence.
Well, it was a bit strange, really, from what I recall. But for a woman of her demeanour, I remember her saying she wanted to do some abseiling.
Well, she always did enjoy the great outdoors.
And some wing walking.
But she could hardly walk across the floor, let alone across a bloody aeroplane.
All the Paralympics had inspired her.
That sounds very unlikely.
Well, it's true. Malcolm told me she wanted to go Lords first.
Oh, I didn't know she was a cricket fan.
No, Ruth. Lords, not Lords.
Oh, sorry.
Apology accepted.
And she wanted to do a lot of travelling. She wanted to fly over Niagara Falls.
Oh, that would have played havoc with her bladder.
Sir, this doesn't really explain a cruise in your name.
The only holiday that woman should be taking is to a clinic in Switzerland.
That's not nice, is it?
And her bucket list said she wanted to go on a cruise.
Well, she probably did, Anita. She was a big fan of Jane MacDonald.
And the thing was, she wanted me to accompany her.
And why would she want you to go with her?
Well, probably someone to talk to.
It's true. Malcolm's a very good listener.
And Belinda's a big talker.
I was only halfway through the booking when the internet timed out. Got to the bit about her insurances and I had to tick all the boxes about all the things that were wrong with her. And the cost of the insurance was becoming more than the cost of the cruise itself.
And the cost of insurances, they're essential, aren't they, on something like a cruise? I mean, you hear all about it. I mean, look what happened in that film, you know, Oh, what was it? Oh, Titanic!
I doubt that would happen on this cruise, madam.
What do you mean?
Well, the destinations included Magaluf, Ayia Napa and Zante.
Where are they?
Near Greece.
Oh, well, she always had a deep cultural interest in the ancient Greeks.
Yeah, so I think it's only right Belinda should be here, because she'll speak up for you, Malk.
Yes, she's only next door. Perhaps one of us could fetch her.
Oh, could you go and get her, please, sir?
I will do, officer. And Malcolm, when I come back, I'll tell you some great places to go in Greece. I spent a summer once backpacking around the Greek Isles. Such lovely beaches. I'll never forget that salty spray hitting me in the face.
Go with you, Ruth.
Oh, okay, Edward.
Ty, lad, do you want to come too? We can have a little poke around if you fancy.
Yeah, why not? I'm gay.
That's what I wanted to say. Come on.
Do you want a drink, officer? I'll make you a nice coffee and put a little something in there for you because it's nippy out.
That'd be nice, thank you, Cap.
Well, us taxpayers have got to look after the public services, ain't we?
Quite right, too.
I'll tell you what, officer. I've got some of the details in the spare room with Auntie James. Go on.
Oh,
Okay, then, sir.
I'll come too, in case you try falsifying evidence.
Madam, I can assure you we wouldn't do that.
Well, my Malcolm's always being accused. He was accused even as a kid of selling jewellery at a car boot sale. I've never heard anything so stupid. He didn't even own a car.
Oh, my little weapons.
Sorry, I forgot to get the... Oh, Edward. Oh,
Edward, I have to get that. It might be important.
If you must.
Hello? Speaking. Sorry, can you repeat that? His what? And you've just let him? Well, yes, he may have perked up. That doesn't mean he's cured, does it? Well, no, I can't come and get him now. I'm busy. I'm in the middle of something. I'm round at my friend Jones. I told him I'd be here today. Well, no. No, he'll just have to make his own way here. Yes. Okay, bye.
What's going on?
It's Donald. He's discharged.
Oh, God, is he better then?
Apparently so. All feeling has returned. I bet it was that Jamaican nurse. He's always had a thing about Moira Stewart. He's on his way here now.
But he can't. I don't want Donald suddenly popping up.
Well, if he'd have been popping up earlier, we would never have had this situation, would we?
Where's that copper gone, Teddy?
Oh, for goodness sake, girl, he's around here somewhere. I mean, have you actually done any cleaning? I mean, look at the mess. All you're doing is spreading Harold around. You're supposed to have swept him up.
Right. You hold this, and I'll go get the vacuum.
You can't suck poor Harold up the Henry.
Calm down. I loved Harold. He was a good egg, and he always looked after me. I wouldn't want him to go with no dignity. I'll empty the Hoover bag first.
So you see, officer, it was just a case of mistaken identity.
Be that as it may, madam, we still have no conclusive proof that your nephew is entirely innocent in this matter.
Well, it's not his fault the internet timed out, is it? I mean, it's that dingle thing, isn't it, Malcolm? He took it to the co-op to be top. I gave him 40 quid to put on it, and it's not connected or whatever.
Well, we'll just have to continue this down the station then, sir. Our internet is always working.
Here you are, officer. Here's your coffee.
Oh, thank you.
Here she is, officer, all ready for her holidays. Isn't Malcolm kind arranging it for her?
There we are.
Where's Tyler?
He's locking up for me. He said he works in home security.
You sure that's wise, sir? I know from experience he knows an awful lot about other people's home security. Anyway, in regards to this other matter, I think it would best be dealt with down at the station, sir.
But we're going to scatter my father's ashes today.
I'd say they'd already been scattered. Not that you can tell the difference between those and the dust. You'll get allergies, Joan.
But I really wanted Malcolm there.
No.
And your mum would want you there, and so would Daddy. I mean, it's just, oh, it's good for me.
Oh, it's another case of police brutality.
Yeah, can't trust that filth. Remember, Mal, can't keep for more than 24 hours. You're
Sorry.
tied to a phone call.
It's alright. I can make on his own later.
I can't assist, I'm afraid, as Donald is on his way here.
Perhaps you should go too, Ruth.
Oh, no, I'm looking forward to seeing Donald.
I thought it better with this than Henry sucking him up.
Lucky Henry.
Oh, please, Peter, show some respect.
Really, Anita?
Right, let's organise what's going to happen now. Officer, it is essential. Dear Harold is scattered today by his daughter and his grandson. We're all gathered here precisely for that reason.
Yes, I understand that, sir.
Well, surely the police can wait 45 minutes.
I don't know, sir.
I'll guarantee that Mrs. Williams and Mr. Foster are taken to the police station. In fact, I'll drive them there myself. And you can rely on me. I'm a member of the local Conservative Party.
Yes, well, it wouldn't really be police protocol, sir.
So's drinking that much brandy on duty, ain't it?
I beg your pardon.
In the coffee, mate. And if you don't want me telling old Taggart up at the cop shop that you've been drinking on duty, then I just leave it. Plus, everyone knows what you get up to when you're up at our flat.
What's that supposed to mean?
Well, don't tell me you're driving that new Audi on a policeman's salary.
None of your business.
That's not what the girls on the top floor say.
Yes, well, I suppose under the circumstances, I suppose an hour or two wouldn't hurt on this occasion. If I have your word, sir.
Oh, you can trust Edward. He never lies. Do you, Edward?
Yes, well, shall we say, let's say 4 o'clock, shall we?
I'll see you out, officer. I've got your back.
Yeah, thank you.
Make it 1/2 because we might want to have a drink after.
Yeah, where the old man's head.
Are you looking forward to your holiday, Belinda? Duty free. We'll miss you at our next performance. You're the best prompt we've ever had.
Speaking of which, have you two decided what your next production's going to be? And you've had an awful lot of meetings lately.
And Inspector
Private
Coles.
lives. Well, which one is it?
And
Private
Inspector
life.
Coles. I mean, we haven't made our final decision yet.
Well, Sue Ostler was saying she'd like to do a chorus line.
Well, who would she play?
Well, she was hoping to play the chorus.
I'd like to join a drama group.
Oh, I don't think you'd be suitable. There's lots of reading and you wouldn't be able to bring the children to performances.
I wouldn't bring the children, you daft cow. The reason I'm joining is to get away from them.
There's nothing like a mother's love.
Sham would be good in the group, though. Oh, you should have seen her in the Nativity. She played the Virgin Mary, bless her. Oh, we did laugh when Joseph asked her who the father was. And she said, that's just what they asked me, Mum! Oh, anyway. What do you want me to do with this dustpan?
Oh, empty him into the bottom of that gnome, please. Use the funnel from the kitchen. I don't want to lose any more of him. I mean, that policeman's just trodden some of him outdoors, and he was housebound for the last 18 months. Oh, dear.
Okay.
Oh.
Probably my mum. Hello, Mum. Is that you? Ah, one sec. Someone called Sue.
Oh, that be Sue Ostler, my schizophrenic friend. Hello, Sue. Yes? Oh, lovely. Right, Tuesday at 12. Yes, okay, yes. Who's coming? How many? Oh, well, it'll be nice to have a crowd. No, it's fine at this end, Sue. Yeah, well, yeah, I'll let you go then, love. Yes, all right then, yes. Tuesday at 12. All right, love, bye. Bye. Oh.
How is she?
No better. She's booked a table for 6 for her birthday.
Oh, that's nice. Who'll be there?
Just the 2 of us. I had to let her go. She thought she had a crossed line. She's not good on the phone, you know. Too many voices. She thinks it's a conference call.
Look what I found crawling out of a cab. She's going to make tea, Joni.
Oh.
Donald!
Aren't you pleased to see me, Anita?
You should have gone straight home.
I thought you might have missed me.
I did. I have. It's been hard.
Very amusing.
Oh, we didn't mean it like that.
Hello, Don. Nice to see you smiling. Keeping your pecker up, I hope.
Hello, Donald. Lovely to see you.
Donald?
Hello, Edward. Hello, Ruth. How are you both? Keeping well?
Not bad.
Come along, Donald. You need to get home.
That is what I've come to see you about.
Oh, of course you need the key. Whatever would you do without me?
Oh, Donald, have you had to come all this way for the key? Oh, Anita, I always keep a spare under the flower pot next to the front door. Anita, you should have done the same. Donald doesn't want all the stress of coming all the way over here when he's just come out of hospital.
No, I'm fine. All I needed was a rest and a bit of TLC. Something I never get at home.
Donald?
Everything about me is fine and dandy, thank you very much, even though I have heard there have been some nasty rumours circulating.
Now, come along then, Donald. You've obviously been discharged too soon.
But I thought that's what you went in for, Don.
Why's he got bandages on his hand? You tell me it was his cock. I thought it was because he couldn't get...
Yes, thank you, Malcolm. Yes, perhaps I should take you home, Donald. I mean, you're obviously very tired and we don't want your sores getting infected. I did say you've been discharged too soon.
The doctors say I'm fine. The problems were at home.
You're losing your touch, Nick. Although by the state of your hands, Donald, you ain't lost yours.
Whatever do you mean the problems are at home?
You are the problem, Anita.
Well, maybe we should keep the problems at home then, Donald. I mean, nobody wants a scene, do they?
Speak for yourself.
Thank you, Kelly.
Poor Donald. Probably just wants some company. He's been all on his own in that hospital.
That's not strictly true, Kelly.
No, because I've been visiting him. Thank you, Kelly. Yes?
I meant I've not been alone at the hospital after visiting hours.
Oh, I beg your pardon?
I've met someone else. I've met someone who has aroused my interests and a few other things as well. Simply because she's actually interested in me.
Interested in you?
Yes. Unlike you, she's kind and she's caring. She's interested in me. She's interested in others. She is everything that you are not.
I beg your pardon?
Do you know what you are, Anita? You're a self-centred, scheming, calculating, mercenary, conceited, odious human being. And I'm not going to be the fourth husband you shove into the ground.
How can you say such things? I've been nothing but a loyal wife.
Oh, that's not
Loyal wife? You're already lining up victim number 5, isn't she, Edward?
Ruth!
And you're welcome to him, by the way.
I'm a bit confused.
For those of you who don't know, Edward and Anita have been having an affair.
Now for the 6 o'clock news.
You dirty dog, Teddy.
How dare you say such a thing, Ruth?
Quite easily, you pompous, sanctimonious, bombastic buffoon.
There are people here. This isn't the time. Dear Harold hasn't even been scattered yet.
Well, you didn't mind scattering a bit of him earlier when you had your hand up her skirt.
Oh, bloody hell! It's like chucking out time at the car park by the flats.
Ruth, you'd be better off without him. You should do what I'm doing and pull out while you're still young enough to enjoy your life.
And how do you propose to enjoy your life without me?
Quite easily. Me and Ashanti are going to set up home.
Ashanti? What's that?
That is the lady I've met.
And where exactly are you going to set up home?
In my home. That is why I've come for your key.
Ashanti? Ain't she a nurse?
Yes,
and her bed baths have set me up a treat.
I know her. She's got a real nice way about her. A real kind touch.
That's it.
She's very popular up at the flats.
Yeah, think I know her.
You're not helping.
The key.
What sort of man are you to send your wife out onto the streets?
You got 3 other houses from those poor sods you've already buried.
But I'm renting them all out.
I think there's a flat going on my landing.
They'll be needing a tenant for next door.
We left you the TV and video.
Yeah, I wouldn't bank on that.
Oh, Edward, we've been discovered. I have to come to yours.
Yours? Edward's? Where did you get that idea?
Now, Ruth, please.
It's not his house.
Yes, it is. We built that house together.
We might have built it together, but when you went bankrupt in your last silly scheme, you signed the house over to me so that you could cheat those poor tradesmen. They never did get paid, did they, Edward?
But we'd always agreed that it was a temporary measure until things got better.
Well, we also agreed to be faithful to one another, but you seem to have forgotten that.
Oh, yeah. But, darling, you're reading too much into this. Things are not what they seem.
You mean you don't own that house?
No, I do. He hasn't got anything. He owns nothing.
I am still waiting for the key.
Oh, for heaven's sake, take the key!
Oh, shit.
I hope you and Ashtray, or whatever her name is, will be very happy.
It will be now. Oh, I'm sorry to bring all this to your door, Joni.
Oh, don't apologise. We've enjoyed it.
Take the knee off me.
Take care, Donald.
At least if you blister again, Ashanti can sort you out.
Oh, I don't think that's going to happen. Goodbye, everyone.
Later, Don.
I'll get the door.
So, you mean you really have no claim on that house?
Apparently not. You see, when the business went bankrupt, I wasn't allowed to own anything, otherwise the creditors would take it. By signing the house over to Ruth's name, we were allowed to hold on to it.
Didn't know that. Did you, Anita?
So you mean you own nothing?
Nothing's in my name.
Donald! Wait!
Oh, that's a bit of a turn up for the books.
There's a lot of shifty buggers about.
You don't know who you can trust.
Ruth, darling, I think you and I need a little chat.
I've got nothing to say to you.
Maybe not here in front of all these people, but I'm sure we can sort all of this out.
I think you should leave.
I think I'm needed here.
Not by me.
Joan needs me. I promised that I promised that policeman I'd drive them to the station.
Well, I don't know how you think you're going to drive her, because I'm taking the car.
But that's my car.
No, Edward. It's my car. My father left it to me. So, you'll have to pick yourself up another one. You should be able to get something cheap. Judging by your taste in other women, you're clearly partial to an old banger.
Oh.
Shall we make a move?
Yes. Are you sure, Ruth? Are you up to it? I mean, you've had a nasty shock.
Well, actually, I think I've had a nasty 27 years, and I'm only just beginning to realise it. I'm not going to let him spoil another day of it. I've spent 27 years having panic attacks every time I see a squirrel. It's not squirrels that have brought on my anxiety. It's another kind of rodent. Rats. You, Edward, are the biggest rat of them all.
It's a bit harsh, Ruth.
I wish that squirrel had got hold of your nuts that day. Not that they've ever been worth much. He couldn't have hibernated on those for long. Now, are we scattering those ashes?
Yes, all right then. Let's go. What about Belinda?
That's all right. She can go inside, go on my motorbike.
Oi, what about me? You told me you'd drop me off at the club.
Come in my car, I've got plenty of room.
Why don't Belinda go with you and Tyler come in my sidecar?
No, I can't push that wheelchair in. Tyler will come with me.
Why don't we all go in your car?
No, my suspension's very fragile. I can only manage one at a time.
Come on, Belinda.
You are the weakest link. Goodbye. Thank you for everything you've done, Kelly. Malcolm's left your money on the fridge, so you can let yourself out, can't you? Right then, off we go.
I'll tell you what, Kel. Take you out for a drink tonight if you fancy it. On me. Kel, what are you doing? I'll see you later then, Kel.
Told you. Ruth. Ruth. I'm sorry, Ruth.
Apology not accepted.
Oh, silly me.
What's the matter, Joan?
We've forgotten Daddy.
Here you go. Have a lovely afternoon, won't you?
Thank you. Oh dear. Oh, Kelly, do me a favour and get that, will you? It's probably my sister, Maureen. Ever since she had her eye operation, I haven't been able to get her off the phone. I mean, tell her I'll ring her back later or something.
All right, will do, love. Hello? Who? Oh, right. Well, they've just left. It's all been a bit delayed with it all kicking off here. It's been like an episode of EastEnders. No, it's been better than an episode of EastEnders. Nah, I'm just the cleaner. You what? What did you say? She's certainly not. Well, he's with them, but they're all off to the police station afterwards. Yeah. Something about him nicking from a bank or something? Yeah, that's right. Oh, I shouldn't worry though, because I reckon he could talk his way out of any kind of jam. Yeah. Nah. Just turn a blind eye to it. Hello? Hello?
Oh, whatever did she say?
She were right rude.
Oh, she always has been.
I hope you don't let her talk to you like that, Joni. You ought to have more balls. You phone her back and tell her what you think of her.
No, I don't
Tell her
think...
to sod off.
Oh, no, I don't think I could.
Do you know what she called you? She called you a lame duck.
Lame duck?
But you ain't no lame duck, Joni. Out of all the people I know, you're one of the most decent and most honest. And you've got people that care about you.
How can you say that? I'm just a lonely old woman with no one. I used to have Daddy and Mrs. Mallard, but... Well, now they've gone and I've got no one, especially if they take Malcolm away.
Well, you've got us.
Yes, but you've got your kids to look after.
Well, that's right. It is a full-time job being a mum.
And all of my friends have got someone.
What? And you think they're not lonely? Look at the people you've had here today. Look at Anita. Her husband couldn't wait to get out of here quick enough to run off with his new bird. Ruth and Edward. Hardly Kate and Will's, are they? Their marriage is definitely over. That's even if it ever began. And Belinda.